Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to DC Fans United. So I wasn't going to talk about this topic, but I have something to contribute that I think a lot of the other people that are covering it haven't really talked about yet. So if you aren't aware, the newest Heroes in Crisis that's going to be coming out, Heroes in Crisis number 7, it has Poison Ivy on the cover, and she's either dead or dying. I guess she's dead, but she's written in blood a symbol there, and the theory is that it's going to be, it's her murderer, like she's trying to leave a clue. That's kind of an old trope you see in like murder mysteries and stuff. When someone's dying or been killed, they're trying to, tell who killed them. But you see, the thing about it is that's all kind of been brushed aside. The big controversy, if you can believe it or not, is Poison Ivy, who's dead on the cover. So they aren't upset, and this is the point I wanted to make. People aren't upset that DC has a cover of a dead woman on it. They're upset that you can see her cleavage, or at least you could until this outcry on Twitter happened and people demanded that the cover be pulled. So what DC actually ended up doing is they didn't pull the cover, they just recolored what she's wearing. So instead of being able to see her chest, you see her whole body is completely covered in like a blue jumpsuit, which I think kind of looks like Samus actually from Metroid. I don't know, or maybe like Nova from StarCraft. I don't know, it looks like a sci-fi kind of outfit more than something Poison Ivy would wear. And furthermore, they could have kept it green. So there's a number of issues this raises. First of all, people were upset because of what she's wearing, not the fact that she'd been murdered, right? So it's like my friend Unranked Chevron said, can't we all just be angry at Heroes in Crisis for the right reasons? So I just think it's really strange that people were upset about what she's wearing, not the fact that she was killed. And secondly, the outrage on Twitter actually got DC to change it. And you can go back and look at the tweets. I guess I'll include a link in the description box to a news site that covers this pretty well and kind of explains things in more detail. And I'll also include a link to a YouTube channel, Nerdette's Newsstand. She covered this story as well. I just really wanted to make the point, though, because a lot of people aren't bringing it up. People are saying it's silly that they changed the cover, which I agree, it is silly they changed the cover. But what I think is strange isn't that people got outraged, because people always do, but that they got outraged over the wrong thing. It's like if they were going to get mad because she's been killed, not because of what she was wearing when she was killed. Which brings up the other point, that I don't think a lot of people thought this was sexualized at all. It's just, I really don't understand. And it's a really morbid topic, and it's not something I would normally talk about. I just wanted to weigh in on it because I think it's really strange the way DC reacted. If they were going to respond to the outrage, they should have pulled the cover completely, not just recolored it, I think. That would have made a better statement. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal to commission another cover, and they could say it would have caused delays, but I don't think it really would have. They could have had Clayman do that pretty fast if they were willing to pay him. So I think they should have either not responded to the outrage or either responded to it in a different way. But that's just my take on it, and I wanted to weigh in on that a little bit. I've got a couple other news stories I'll probably be talking about, and a couple comics I'm going to be reviewing, hopefully today and tomorrow. So we'll be back on schedule with more positive stuff. I just really wanted to weigh in on this because the way DC handled it is really bizarre to me. And if we're going to start changing comic book covers based on what people say on Twitter, we're going to be in a slippery slope. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And as always, thank you for watching and being a part of DC Fans United.
End of line.